Next question. The member for Ottawa South.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, my question is for the Premier. Speaker, in response to the Ontario Superior Court ruling striking down a flawed Bill 5, the Premier made a hasty decision to invoke the notwithstanding clause, something that has never been done before in Ontario. It is seldom used because it overrides our Charter of Rights and Freedoms. It is a measure of last resort. It suspends people's civil liberties. The Constitution and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms are there to guide us as lawmakers and, most importantly, protect all of us. Speaker, the Premier knows there are other remedies available to him. Reasonable people are asking if he's willing to use it in this circumstance, where else will he use it? So, to the Premier, did the Premier ask the advice of the Deputy Premier, the Attorney General, the Secretary of the Cabinet, or the Deputy Attorney General before making his decision?
The Premier.
Through you, Mr. Speaker, to the representative from Ottawa South and the minivan party, I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, they didn't have to worry about that because they had more political scandals, billions of dollars of waste. There was no party in the history of this government that was more politically corrupt than their party, Mr. Speaker. There has been no party at all. We are down here thanks to the Liberals because they wasted billions and billions of dollars at taxpayers' money. They had scandal after scandal after scandal. No matter if it was e-health, no matter what it was, there was billions of dollars wasted, and my friends, you'll be hearing about the billions of dollars that were wasted. The Auditor General came out and said they were cooking the books. I can tell you, they were more than cooking the books. They were frying the books.
I'm going to ask the Premier to withdraw.
Draw.
Supplementary.
Speaker, I'll take that as a no. And somebody should check your material. It's a bit stale. The Premier's impulsive decision to invoke the notwithstanding clause has not been fully thought through and is wrong. Did the Premier consult with the former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney? Did he seek the advice of the former Progressive Conservative Attorney General Roy McMurtry? Did he pick up the phone and call Mike Harris, who, if you remember, when he amalgamated cities across Ontario, did a public consultation? Speaker, we'll be filing a reason amendment. Impatience is not a good reason to take such an extreme measure. Speaker, through you to the Premier, will the Premier let the cooler heads in his caucus prevail, not suspend people's rights, and refrain from invoking the notwithstanding clause?
Premier.
Through you, Mr. Speaker, the member of Ottawa South, you're going to be the last person I take advice about running a government down here. Absolutely. You have destroyed this province for years to come. Every single taxpayer in Ontario are going to be paying for years from their mistakes. Years and years and years of billions of dollars. It was tax, 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 spend, spend, spend. And who lifted the Liberals up? But the leader of the MPP. They stood side by side with the Liberals, wasting billions of dollars, hand in hand with every single scandal the Liberals brought to this province. My friends, we're going to turn this province around. We're going to make sure there's accountability, transparency, and integrity back to Queen's Park.